in Houston especially, it was whatever was coming through the door. It was a lot of black and gray shit. It was a lot of realism. It was a lot of fucking script and Pinterest. That was the majority of my money was coming from that. And then there was a switch where I was like, I'm just going to focus on making weird Flash. And if you get that, then we're fucking tight, dude. Like, it's going down. We're doing some cool shit. And then it started to like pick up that way where I think people started to appreciate me doing dumb Flash. Ended up becoming like I'm just dropping Flash and people are getting the Flash.
What's happening? Thank you for coming to support your local tattooer tonight. My man, Crocodile Jackson's in the house. We had a few drinks tonight.
It's been a while. We've been hanging out all day.
I got tattooed. Super excited about this. We went out to dinner. We had some drinks. We raided the Maverick Warehouse in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
We're here to do this podcast, show, whatever you want to call it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's fucking get down to the nitty gritty and like hang out with our homie, Crocodile Jackson.
Hey,
so
howdy, y'all. I love
fucking
you guys.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, y'all.
Yeah.
Dude,
we're gonna like cheers again.
Very fun times.
Yeah. This is fun. This is like we've been trying to loosen up over here and just have a good time and get down to like, I don't know, just like where we came from and what we're doing and why we're even here.
The brass tacks.
Dude, the brass tacks.
The brass tacks.
Yeah. We fucking broed down tonight. We didn't realize that like both of us are from Houston. We have so much in common.
Yeah. I'm pretty positive our dads are the same dad.
I'm
pretty positive
we don't want a 23andMe.
Yeah. We're going to find out that we are long lost siblings or cousins or some bullshit.
Yeah. It was funny. It was like he's doing so Crocodile Jackson, Hunt. Do we go by Hunter? Or?
Yeah. You can go by Hunter. I don't
name?
ever tell anyone the name.
Okay.
But I should because people come in and they're like, I'm here for Crocodile.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's weird.
I love it though.
Hunter is fine. I should embrace that more.
Yeah.
More genuine.
I'm so excited. Like, dude, tonight was fun as fuck. Like, I literally just reached out to you just because I've just been a fan of your artwork. We've been carrying actually your products for a while, like your your card collection, your Flash Friends collection, and they're super amazing, dude.
Thanks.
The amount of people that you have involved in that project, I fucking know how hard it is to wrangle cats.
Thank you, dude.
AKA tattooers.
Shit, dude. Whoa. You're the first person to ever say wrangling cats because it does feel like that.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, we're
chaos.
And we know each other. Like we know how like our brains work. Like you were literally wrangling cats. Like when you're putting together fantastic, creative, unique characters all to one project, the amount of attention it takes and drive it takes to like get us all to like do one thing. It ain't no joke, dude.
I think I'm really fortunate though, because everyone that has participated has been extremely chill and on time for the most part.
That's
like
great.
there is outliers that I have to like hunt down and people that I really want in the thing to be like, I gotta like hit you up and whatever. But for the most part, people are like super game, which I was not expecting. And that's fucking cool.
Let's get down to that a little bit more. Like I just have a whole lot of respect for this, and I know this project is a big deal for you too. And so how, before we get into like your history of tattooing and everything, like how the fuck did this this particular project happen?
The Flash Friends?
Yeah.
Dude, it purely came out of like, I'm a big Magic nerd, and it's I just play Magic all the time with my friends, and I'm a big collector of cards and shit.
That's cool.
I'm a tchotchke guy. I like collecting shit. And one day I was just chilling, thinking about it. I was like, dude, it'd be so cool if we had like collectible Flash, because tattooers collect Flash, but I don't think regular people collect Flash.
Yeah,
I mean, at least not like the general population. Tattoo nerds collect Flash.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to fucking make it to where anyone could collect Flash and discover new tattooers and shit. And it was a pipe dream. Dude, for the longest time, believe it or not, I got all the art for the first set and did nothing with it for an entire year.
No shit.
Because I was like, this is stupid. No one's going to fucking like it.
Oh,
I was for real.
Typical like artist insecurity. Like, yeah.
I was
like,
so hard on myself.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so dumb. What the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
And then it was just one day I was like, I'm just going to fucking make it. I fucking threw down, got it made, and everyone was super stoked on it. And I'm like, well, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
And we're here. I'm like 2.5 sets in.
How many artists like I'm not looking for like direct numbers, but like you have like a couple hundred artists, right? Yeah.
I think I have about 300 now.
Holy shit, dude.
I have the first set was 60, the second set was 82, and then the half set that I did in the Netherlands was like,
oh, I didn't even know about
very
that.
Secret.
Okay.
Very secret set.
Okay. No, I like it.
I did it for the True Blue convention. For everyone that was participating in that convention, we did it exclusively for the True Blue guys. Who Bob is like super cool. And just he was like, well, let's do it. So I got everyone in that convention to do it, and then we just released that in the Netherlands, and it was really, really cool. So including that, around 200, 300 people. But official sets.
That's a fuckload of emails between
dude.
I know exactly how that is. I'm not good at emails.
There were so many and there's also like I always, I'm always shooting for people outside of America. Like
that's cool.
I try to for the past 2 sets, I've tried to get people from I try to get as many states as possible. To just showcase like maybe different stylistic hubs across America.
Yeah.
And it's the same for the world. Like I love finding the like Korean folks who are doing shit and the Spanish people who are doing shit and so on and so forth. Cause I was always so interested in the little bubbles of style.
Yeah.
They're happening all over the place. Like
little niche, like
shit. Exactly. And it's so cool. And that was originally the main interest of Flash Friends, where I was like, I just wanted to showcase style bubbles. Okay. People that are style pushers.
Yeah.
And that was like, once I started digging and finding all these people, I was like, oh, this is really a fucking thing.
Whoa.
And then it ended up becoming Flash Friends. Yeah.
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
cool.
like the whole we just partying one night, or like where did the Flash Friends concept come from?
It was, and like, I'm not joking. I was taking a shit. I forgot my phone.
Okay.
And it's one of those weird moments where you're like, you're left with your thoughts. And I was like, it'd be cool if we had cards with Flash on it. So
for anybody that's listening that doesn't like know what we're even talking about, Flash Friends is like basically like baseball cards of tattooers and their artist style. Not so much about them, but more about their illustration styles and like nerding out on their uniqueness in our community.
Just showcasing Flash.
Yeah.
It's just Flash. Just cool Flash from people all over the world. Some of it you might not think is like the coolest Flash in the world, but it is something I think is important. Me personally, where I'm like, oh, this person inspired me to some extent. And it's like, that's all I really want. Just showing the full range of what Flash looks like. I'm such a fan of Flash.
Yeah. Well, we spend a lot of time and energy on Flash events and stuff for our shop. And I think it's just super fun and old. Well, I don't know if it's considered old school now or like, I hate to throw that out there, but I'm
curious about that. I'm like an exclusively Flash tattooer. Like I hardly ever do custom pieces.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't know. That's just the way I've always operated. And I'm like, this is cool.
So you'll draw pre and then display and then your clients will be able to like choose from.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, I'm open for these designs. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then I do those and then it's fun.
So like tonight, like when I rolled into the shop and I was like, So a little backstory on he was passing through town, and I just randomly was like, you know what? I fucking love this dude. Like, I don't know you, but I wanted to reach out and just touch base and see if you were open to do a little random tattoo. And you drew it on, and it was super fun.
Yeah.
That's how I loved a tattoo. So
it was I don't do it very often.
Really? Okay,
I really
cool.
don't.
Because you were like, yeah, as soon as I said draw it on, bro.
About it. Yeah.
Really?
I was like, hell yeah, let's do this shit.
Okay.
Like, because I haven't done it. And I mean, I've done it. I do it every once in a while, but whenever I do get the opportunity and I knew you were going to be like
open
game.
Yeah.
For whatever we ended up doing. And how do
you think we knew that? Like, how do you think? Like,
I don't know.
How do we read our customer? Like, how do we read our clients
just
and
from
know?
the limited interactions that we've had?
Because not like we've had a whole lot, but like I think you knew that.
But you get that even with clients where you're like, they're cool.
Yeah,
they'll let me do.
Yeah, it's a vibe, and whatever you want to call it. Like you just feel it out, like pretty quickly.
Yeah, and getting to do that makes me feel, because doing Flash is not like doing exclusively Flash is taxing. Because you're repeating a lot.
Yeah,
you're doing like a lot of the same thing over and over again, and it does get very boring.
I always compare that to musicians. I'm like, I don't know anything about making music. Dude. Yeah, and I'm just like wondering like how many times they can play those hits. Because like us as illustrators, like how many like we do a few drawings maybe a couple times, but not like nightly. You know what I mean? Could you imagine doing the same fucking drawing over and over and over?
The worst is
I think it would be so taxing on us.
100%. The worst is doing like a guest spot and then like multiple people in that same city want the same design.
Oh, no shit.
And I'm like,
do you feel guilty about it, or is it more like,
you know what's weird is I don't know if you remember the same this
thing over and
but
over.
I do remember like a part of coming up was like there was like it was almost like frowned upon on like repeating Flash.
Yeah.
Do you remember this era of tattooing?
I was in a weird moment where, or I don't know, like in time in tattooing where the Flash was on the walls, but everything inside of us and at the time was like, we don't want to do the Flash. We want to do our own shit. So I constantly was pushing myself to prove myself to the client that I can draw. Whatever Corey Miller did on the wall or whatever, Cherry Creek type shit you want. I can draw my own version of this for you right now.
Interesting.
And I would do it right fucking then and stress myself out, which would force me to like be a better illustrator. For sure. So, and it would make the client feel super special. So everyone 100%. Was winning.
Yeah, there was a switch. Whenever I was doing walk-ins, it was never Flash based. It was always just like whatever.
Do whatever. Yeah. Do your version, right?
Well, no.
No
shot, dude. No one wanted my shit in the beginning. But I'm
excited to talk about that. Yeah.
In Houston especially, it was whatever was coming through the door. It was a lot of black and gray shit. It was a lot of realism. It was a lot of fucking script and Pinterest. So that was the majority of my money was coming from that. And then there was a switch where I was like, I'm just going to focus on making weird Flash. And if you get that, then we're fucking tight, dude. Like it's going down.
Yeah.
We're doing some cool shit. And then it started to like pick up that way where I think people started to appreciate me doing dumb Flash, and then ended up becoming like I'm just dropping Flash and people are getting the Flash.
Dude, so the energy that you're putting out there though, as far as like convincing the client to do your own thing. I think that's so incredibly powerful. You're not being fucking lazy. You're being actually like the hard worker dude that's like, no, like I can draw this like this way, you know? And even if it's fucking weird and it's something that they've never seen before ever, and they feel that shit, dude.
I think so too.
Yeah. And that's what drives the attention to be, like, let's follow this dude. Let's fucking look into him and let's tell our friends about it.
Yeah.
And that's how I always looked at it, dude. Yeah.
So for me, it's been the whole package of like selling yourself.
Yeah.
More than anything else. Like you're selling your art, but you're also selling your like your vibe, what you do on a daily basis, and connecting with people and all this shit. And that was like are we allowed to curse?
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know how to not curse.
Oh, okay, cool. I just said it and I was like, that's fucked up. Oops. But it really is like selling yourself. Like I always say, I don't think I'm like the greatest artist. I don't think I'm a good artist.
I don't think we ever need to be.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want that ego, but I do think I'm like the part I am confident in is like being a fucking weirdo and like
and a connector to your clients and your community.
I at least can like be a friendly guy.
Yes.
I can be a friend. Dude. And that's I think that's my biggest strength in anything. And that's I think that's mainly how I sell.
I think we bonded a lot about that tonight and just about like how we just put ourselves out there and that's all you can fucking do is just 100%. Like share what you're doing. And even if it's weird and your peers may not be into it or your hater ass fucking neighbor might not be into it, but like all we can do is just fucking put it out there. And if someone's receptive to it, it's so incredibly heart fulfilling, you know, and it's so fun to get like, I don't know. It's kind of like dating. You ask out 1 million people, 100%. And if one is not 1 million, but like 100, you know,
1 million, dude. I fuck a lot.
I gets down, bro. You know what I mean? You put yourself out there, and you try to just keep a clear head and just try to fucking hope for that one person. It is, but it's also thickened our skin, dude. And like we talked a lot about tonight, like just about how we've thickened our skin through tattooing and how that's helped us out in our lives in general and stuff too. Totally. It's fun as fuck.
Like, I don't think that's like, it's not an easy road to pave for yourself, I guess. I think it's I can't tell you how many times getting to now that I've had like tattooers who I thought were cool be like, oh, I can't believe you were able to convince someone to get this tattooed on them. And I'm like, holy shit, that's going to live with me for the rest of my life. You fucked me up, dude. Like, this is a traumatic experience for me.
Yeah.
But it was like, but I was confident in it. I was like, I can, whatever, dude. It's never about like being confident in the moment. It's just like, I'm doing this and I like this and it's making me feel a certain type of way. And if someone connected with it to get it etched onto their body, then that's all that really fucking matters.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, you know, like I think that's the coolest part about it. Cause it always to me feels like an experimentation more than just whatever. There and it's this like fine line of like pushing like even with Flash Friends, it's not so much like I don't want to disregard the old world of tattooing ever.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of how we've gotten to this point.
Yeah.
And if you try to push style without understanding how we got here, I think you get to a really weird place that no one respects because you're being too ignorant.
Yeah.
I guess. No. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Don't listen however I say it. But there's like a fine line of like being like fucking stoked on all the cool shit that got us here to then being like, how do we break the rules now?
Yes, 1,000%.
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah. Our energy as artists is always to do things our own fucking way. But the idea that we can pay respects to how we were learned how we were taught.
That's the most southern shit I've heard you say.
How we was learned.
I got learned whenever
But yeah, like how we were taught to do something like basically take on the great responsibility of doing a tattoo that's going to be on our clients forever. Yeah. So if we can take like, I only know to like Japanese and American traditional style. If I can take those basic formulas and apply them in our funky, weird illustration format, but still pay respects to that, then hopefully that fucking tattoo will still look good 10 years from now.
Totally.
I fucked up some bad tattoos, I'm sure. Like, I think we all have, but
I fucked up a tattoo today.
It's on my fucking knee, bro.
It was your tattoo. I don't
know. It's like,
I think that's
I know what you're saying.
It's at the end of the day, you need to have that in mind too, of it being like, this is your tattoo. This is the client's tattoo. Yeah. I think that should always be at the focus. Like, you're the shepherd. Yeah. But like my old boss told me, he's like, dude, they want a shit sandwich, you give them a shit sandwich. You can try to talk them out of it. Yeah. But they're going to want a shit sandwich at the end of the day.
It's such a gray area.
It is. It is what it is. Yeah. And then and even whenever you're working with clients that like want your stuff, they're going to tend to take it out of the realm that you're comfortable in or the realm that you think is going to look good.
Yeah.
Sometimes some clients are just like hell bent on getting what they want and they think that you can do it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm not that great of an illustrator. You know, like,
okay, so like, let's jump all around. We're gonna jump all around tonight. We've been partying all night long. So your style is I'm such a nerd, and I'm in love with like unique illustrators that have been patient and worked their way through tattooing and built up their own following and stuff. Like, how often are you dealing with people that are like, I love your style. Will you do this black and gray fucking portrait?
More often than you think.
Yeah. Isn't it? I would think it's still a thing for always every human in this tattooing.
That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. I think people like me more than my art a lot of the time, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I am also like, why did you come to me for this? That is very great. I'm not going to turn it down. You know?
Yeah. So how often do you ever try to switch up your shit? Like, I mean,
dude, I can, the thing I'm grateful for is working in street shops for the majority of my career and being able to do stuff. Like, I'm pretty confident.
Versatile.
I could knock out some cool, like, black and gray realism.
Really? No shit.
I'm fairly. It's not.
I've dabbled and like got some shit done where the client's happy and I'm happy, but
I could get it done.
Yeah,
I could get it done. Is it going to be
world renowned or fucking
would
whatever?
I charge you a good rate for that? No, I would probably charge you well less. I'd probably feel bad, but no, I could get it done. I genuinely like no. All jokes aside, I think I could do an okay job at it.
Yeah.
If I was at a street shop.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that's like important to know, to be like as well-rounded as possible, but also specialize in your shit.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to work in street shops, because you get thrown these fucking curveballs that you're like, dude, I don't know how it was when you were coming up, but it was like, there were so many times that I did shit or a client would come in and my mentor or whoever was there would be like, you have to take this.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I've never done.
No matter what time it is.
I've never done lettering on a belly. I'm very terrified right now.
Your diarrhea in your stomach is building up. You're sweating. Dude. And then all of a sudden you're just like, yes, ma'am, I've got this.
I remember
let's do this.
I was still an apprentice. I remember this girl wanted like a bird on her like upper right shoulder. And, I got like 15 minutes in the tattoo and I had a full-on panic attack and fucking left. I'm not joking.
Like bounced.
I said,
like out of the shop?
I told the other guy that was there, I was like, Jason, you got to finish this tattoo.
Get the fuck out.
I got to go.
Where did you go?
I don't know how I didn't get fired.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. If that happened in my shop, I would be like, "Hey, like, hard, bro. Here, like, dude. Hard, no." Like,
I don't know, dude.
That's a patient ass.
Way over my head. I did like 3 lines on it.
Yeah,
and they were the most fucked up, wobbly lines I ever. And then I was like, I can't.
Dude, that specifically reminds me of the first time I did a dude's throat. He wanted like some graffiti shit, and I like grew up doing graffiti, but you know, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I'm also a year into tattooing, and I'm now all of a sudden gonna do like
a throat,
your throat all the way across your shit, dude.
Oh, no.
I remember every fucking moment of that tattoo. I remember sweat. Like I'm pretty sure my sweat dripped down onto his face while I was tattooing him, which is so roguish. But like I got through it, and I was forced to, because my boss at the time was that old school boss where he was like, bro, like this dude's here. He wants to pay you $250 or some shit that was not
back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what
to blast his whole entire throat, like 7 letters across his throat. So I drew it fucking on, dude, like a year and a half into tattooing, and like terrified, fucking more like so scared, mainly because I was like in a fucking rough ass shop, and like my boss was like, your little bitch ass is going to do this tattoo, and then you're going to go home and be happy because you made $150 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, right. You made 40% of that money.
Well, dude, that shit is terrifying, but it built that character, dude.
It does.
And it pushes you through the hardest, scariest shit, dude.
Work through that. I think tattooing is like 90% confidence.
Dude.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think it really is. Like that moment after that, I was like, I'm never doing that again. I'm gonna bullshit my way.
So what happened? Like, how the fuck did that end up? Like,
Jason,
did you come back in the next day?
Shout out Jason. Shout out Tattoo Jason. Fucking Houston. We worked at this shop called Fat Cats. It was owned by this guy named Rusty, who, rest in peace, was an old biker guy.
All right.
And Jason saved my ass because he jumped in and finished the tattoo. And
what was the client?
The lady was like,
did he say what the client was
going on?
Yeah.
She was like horrified, but he crushed it.
Okay, good.
He showed me the tattoo afterwards. I was like,
took the cash.
Thank God.
Yeah, 100%.
Of course. Okay. I'm gonna take 15 minutes worth of cash.
Hey, bro, I put in 20 on this.
I think I need about $40 from that. But no, he jumped in and saved my ass, and that was fucking really cool because I would have panicked if I was there alone. I was in way over my head. Yeah, they should not have let me do that. And my mentor wasn't even there. Like,
of course, no mentors were there when we needed them back in the day.
But I was like, dude, no, don't let me do this.
We're all suffering from absent daddy.
You know,
like that shit. My dude was never there either, and I'm
my mentor was
dealing
a
with it.
Fucking menace, dude. Yeah. Jesus, but he it taught me I think the thing that it did teach me was boundaries. Yeah, on my scope of ability. Yeah, like I know what I wasn't able to do. Yeah, from then on, I was like, I'm not able to do ribs. I don't think I'm there yet. Yeah, and then whenever I was more confident, I would take on stuff like like
an incredibly valuable.
Exactly. Honestly, instead of fighting, I'm glad. I honestly am glad I had that panic attack for the client's sake. Yeah, because if I had followed through with that, I would have fucked the whole tattoo up. Instead, I said I did a fucking WWE tap-in fucking shit, and I said, Jason, you're in. And then I
never done
cornered myself.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
wild.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
think
why
about it now. You're like, what the fuck? Dude?
I don't know what.
Can you imagine if halfway through my tattoo tonight, you were just like, "Yep, I'm out, bro. John's gonna finish this up." He just comes out of the back with his fucking meat apron on, and he's just
that would honestly be kind of sick. I heard about this fucking
some tag team shit,
dude.
I'll do the outline, you do the coloring. I thought about that way back in the day, like a system.
Let's do this. Yeah. I heard about this tattooer. I'm not gonna name his name, but I heard about this tattooer whenever I moved to LA. Who I had tattooed a client, and she was like, I went to go get a tattoo from him, and whenever I showed up to his studio, it was just a guy there, and then he said, "Oh, I'll go get this guy," and he goes in the back room, and he comes out, and there's a guy with a mask on and like a whole get up. It was just that dude that was right there. And he had a whole facade that he put on, and that's how he tattoo people. He would tattoo him with a luchador mask and shit.
Is that too LA for me? Is that too LA for you?
I'm so
I don't want to talk shit.
I'm so enamored by the thought of this. By the brazen stupidity of being like, oh yeah, I'll go get him, and then I just go and put a mask on. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, and I've always been like, that's cool. I like a good. I like it. A shtick.
It's fucking
weird.
I like
a good shtick. That's dumb though.
Oh man, dude. So one thing we like to do here is just get down to kind of. I love listening and hearing about where the fuck we came from and like how you got into this shit. Like, so like how. Where do you have any early memories of like being exposed to tattooing or tattoos in general that were funky and weird or fun or
tattoo magazines?
Yeah,
just like walking into convenience stores and seeing tattoo magazines. That was like
next to the porno too, which is funny. It was only porno and tattoo.
The reason why I was there was for the nudie mags, and then it was the tattoo. I was like, well, I can't get the nudie mags. I'll browse through this tattoo magazine. Yeah, but it was also like my grandparents who were in the biker culture and all that shit, and then and they had tattoos, and then their friends would show me their tattoos, and I was just always kind of like, oh, that's fucking cool. I always thought they were really tough looking. And
do you remember seeing like your first badass tattoo that you were just like, that motherfucker is like
my fucking peepaw? My
really?
Grandpa. Yeah, dude. He had this fucking. I didn't know what it was for the longest time, but it was like that old school style of like having like one forearm tattoo, one upper arm tattoo, and that was like the only tattoos you ever got, right? But he had this like fucking blob of is like blue because he got it in the military and shit, and it just was like, it looked like a blob. But I always just thought he was tough, like, because he to me was this like tough
big
Texas dude, blah blah blah, and I didn't ask him what it was until I was like in my 20s.
Really?
And I was like, what is that? And he was like, oh, it's a pirate head. And after he told me, I was like, oh, I can see
my
it
whole
now.
life.
It was like a Rorschach ink blot type thing. And at the same time, they were also very discouraging of me getting into tattooing.
Really?
They really did not want me to do it. I was like doing. So
you started expressing it at a young age that you wanted to get into it, or no?
No.
Or just
I think I had carried that with me to where I was like, I'm not gonna do tattooing. Like whatever. That's for like the
wild people. Yeah.
That was the mentality I had like as a younger teenager. And then
is that some Texas shit or what?
I don't know, dude. It has to be.
Dude, my dad's mom didn't talk to him for years when she found out we were opening a tattoo shop.
Oh, dude, see, I'm telling
you, to be like disowned by your mother because you want to get into tattooing.
I got my first tattoo whenever I was 15.
No shit.
And my mom obviously saw it because I'm not good at fucking hiding shit.
Yeah.
And then
you got your first tattoo at 15?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
My friend had a machine that he bought from some fucking like smoke shop.
Okay.
And he just tattooed me in his room. It's like an eyeball on my thigh.
No shit.
My name's Hunter, and I thought it was like, oh, this is cool because it's like Hunter like rearranges like retina. Dude,
the shit we come up with.
I was like, I'm so fucking cool. But I got that, and then a couple months later, she saw it, and she was pissed. She was so pissed, like beyond like. It was like beyond
disappointed.
Yes, exactly. She was like, she didn't talk to me for forever. She was like really upset with me, and she thought I was like some fucking like just degenerate like fucking up kid. And then whenever I had moved to Cincinnati and then started apprenticing there, and they were like, "Oh, you're a fucking drug addict." They just assumed the worst of me. Really? I don't know. They just were like, what are you doing? Like you're hanging out with the wrong guys, blah, blah, blah. But to me, that was the only like guidance I had as a young adult too. Like those dudes at the tattoo shop were like the father figures. I hate saying that. Yeah. But they were the dudes I looked up to.
They were our papas. Like,
honestly, though, like, I didn't have any. I was living in a city before I was 20 years old, like in a completely different city that I grew up in. And I was like, I needed some direction. I was like laying concrete for a living and fucking drinking every day and being a degenerate, going to jail and shit. Yeah. I needed someone to be like, stop fucking up, be at the shop every day. And if you don't, then you're fucking fired. Yeah. I needed someone to tell me that. That's great. Then I got that from the shop and set me on the path to now. And I that was fucking cool. Yeah. And my parents still my whole family disapproved of it. I think until I was like, I had like a good Saturday.
All of a sudden you had your own apartment and shit.
Well, it was like until I had like a good Saturday and I was like, look at how much money I had fucking made on a Saturday. And they were like, oh, okay. And then they never fucking gave me shit about it after that. And I was like, cool. Hell yeah.
Isn't that funny? Yeah.
And then we were in. And then it was like, it's like once you start like identifying as it becomes this whole different thing. You know what I mean? They can't really fucking hate on it if you are a tattooer.
How did you end up in that shop, like pursuing apprenticeship?
I bugged the shit out of
Cincinnati, you said?
Yeah, in Cincinnati. So I moved to Cincinnati, Ohio. I was like 18.
By yourself?
I had a friend that had moved out there, and he was like, I need a roommate, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go, dude. Yeah. So I packed up a box and moved out there. Just drove my fucking car out there, and he knew a guy that had a concrete pouring business, and I was laying concrete, and I hated that job. That job sucked dick.
Tough ass job.
It was so bad, and then. I was like, I was already doing the art thing and like using Instagram and
okay.
And then I was like, well, I need to make money off of my art. That's the only thing I'm good at. Because I realized very quickly I'm not a skilled laborer.
Yeah.
I'm very bad at doing construction. That's
hilarious. Yeah.
I'm very lazy. I'm physically inept.
I worked AC for one summer in Las Vegas, and I was like, this is fucking terrible, bro.
It's bad, so hard, and you can't get me to do something I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So I just fucked up so much shit. But so I bugged all these shops around Cincinnati until like I would just hang out there after work every day at a different shop.
No shit. Okay.
And just kind of be a fucking rat.
Fucking pulled your balls out and walked into like a very intimidating environment.
I would bring a fucking sketchbook and I'd draw there, even if they were like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then one of them was like, "Dude, if you're gonna be here, you got to go like fucking wash tubes."
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's how it fucking works, bro. Yeah. I got my in. Yeah.
I was in.
Were you pushing when you said you were already doing your art, was that for your graffiti type stuff we talked about earlier? Or was that more like
it was just like what I'm what's weird is I was doing more of what I'm doing now back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And then that got like beat out of me in the beginning. It was very trad.
Too weird, too quirky.
Yeah, exactly. That's not gonna work it wouldn't have worked as a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like I was drawing shit that if I had tattooed that, it would have been very bad.
Yeah.
It would have been too like lines too close together. Like it just wouldn't have worked. And I just learned traditionally, like American traditional style, like you got to do this and do this way and study this guy and he's did it right.
How were some of the characters and like, when you first started getting into these shops and doing your apprenticeship, like were you around some
so weird, dude.
Yeah. You were in like more of a biker type environment, which is where I came from.
Yeah. So the first guy I apprenticed under was like biker dude, but he was like apprentice farming.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, just getting cash on some dudes.
He made me. Oh, dude, I paid for my apprenticeship.
Yeah, me too. Well, no, I didn't. I totally fucking lied. Yeah,
$200 a week.
A week. Okay. Yeah.
And I was laying concrete, so I was making good money. So I was like, I can do this.
Okay. Yeah.
But I would get off of concrete. I would work until like 4 p.m. concrete, and then I'd get off and immediately I go home and shower, immediately come to the shop and work until 10 midnight.
Yeah.
And then
wake up in the morning and fucking,
And then it was like, he was a terrible tattooer.
Yeah.
And there was like,
I learned more from terrible tattooers than I did from good tattooers
honestly,
in my career, dude.
I learned more out of my apprenticeship than I did in my apprenticeship. I was a bad tattooer as soon as I was out of my apprenticeship.
Really?
Yeah. Well, so because the guy in Cincinnati ended up going to jail for fraud.
Tight.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of a sick one, but he went to jail, and I was like, well, at that point I was like, I'm only here for my apprenticeship.
Yeah, just get this shit done and bounce.
Yeah. So once that fell through, I went back to Houston.
Okay.
I'd already known some people in the tattoo world there.
Okay.
And then got another mentor there, and he carried me through until he got fired from the shop that I was working at there, and then they canned me because I was his apprentice.
Oh, geez. And you tried to hang around for a little bit?
I didn't. They were very clear.
Everybody's got
me there too. He fell asleep.
Your whole department is canceled.
Yeah. He fell asleep on a tattoo. And then
I have such a fun story about that.
Oh, really? He was super doped up. He was like bad on the dope and fucking
not me, but
I
was near it.
But for real, he was really bad on it, and I like he just fell asleep on the tattoo while he was tattooing some lady's back.
Fuck.
It was so bad. I was there for it, and I was like, oh my god, dude, this is bad for us.
Straight nodded off, dude.
If I was your PR manager, this is sinking the Titanic right now. There's no coming back from this. But and after I got fucking canned from there, I just lied my way into another shop. I had been tattooing. I was like,
I started fresh. Like you had to do the whole fucking thing.
I'm not going to do another apprentice. I was like, at that point, it had been closer to 3 years of me apprenticing.
Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not doing it again. I was like, at that point, I'm like, you guys can figure it out.
Sign me out.
Yeah. So I had told this other shop, I was like, I've been tattooing for 5 years.
Okay.
I lied.
Yeah.
And then this guy was a psycho too, who owned this shop. and I just fucked people's tattoos up for a while until the guys at the shop were like, dude, you gotta get better. Like,
no shit.
They taught me, and I came up through that way. And then after that, once I got the hang of it, it was like, cool, here we're doing it now.
Yeah, was there ever a moment where you were just like, yep, I fucking killed this tattoo right now.
Oh, dude.
Like, I remember those moments 100%. Or at least I felt that at the moment, you know. I was just like,
I still do that to this day. I'm like, I'm like, that was a good one.
Yeah. And then the next one you're crying because you're like, oh, what happened? What happened? I don't know.
Every time you feel like you've got a hold of it, it's you're fucking done for the next tattoo.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know what I learned about. I feel like I've just learned so much about life in general through tattooing, dude. It is the hardest thing I've ever tried to do.
Yeah.
And it kicks your ass and also nurtures you and makes you feel so great about yourself at times. And it's
I tell people this all the time.
Relationship,
this is the corniest shit ever, but like tattooing saved my life in a weird way because of where I was at at that age in Cincinnati, and was just getting in trouble and directionless.
Yeah.
And it gave me this community, and it gave me like
a purpose and a direction, drive, and I can make some money and like get an apartment and fucking get a car and yeah.
And without it, I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah.
It's why I'll never stop tattooing, no matter what other endeavors I'm trying to chase. It's just this gave me everything. I'll always give back to it as much as I can. And yeah, it's a good fucking platform, man. Like,
it's fantastic, you know what I mean? Dude. And like, we're dealing with some kind of crazy shit right now with the changes in
Instagram,
like overall, it's just like there's just been a lot of changes in the industry and stuff, and I still fucking love it, and I'm still driven. Like, I feel like it's like a cleansing maybe period where I think if we just try as hard as we can, we're gonna fucking figure out our own path again.
100%.
We've been humbled right now with this change in pop. I don't know what it is. It's
not popularity.
It's the way we were able to acquire attention off of what we were doing. It was it's
a very good way to put it.
Yeah, it's very fucking different right now.
Yeah.
5 years ago, we were able to get attention so incredibly easy. Right now, it's harder than ever. But like, I think that's just going to push us. The real true creatives and the thinkers and the fucking, the people that are thinking outside the box and trying really hard are going to survive. They're going to push through it. And these weak motherfuckers that got in it for the wrong reasons, I don't wish anything ill will or anything up.
No,
but I think that they're going to change their minds.
I call them fair weather tattoos. There's a lot of people, I think, over COVID especially, that were like, oh, this is a great way to make money as an artist. And I'm like, I guess so. Sure, if that's how you look at it, but I don't think tattooing is just like a job. I think it's like this is so corny. I hate saying this, but it is like a lifestyle thing.
I totally agree. And I have kind of like a little sourness towards anybody that doesn't appreciate and love this fucking this shit, dude.
Same. Yeah.
It's hard, dude.
Anytime I've ever apprenticed someone, I'm like, you have to appreciate tattooing. You have to fucking like, why do you love this? If you're just doing it to like further yourself, I don't think it's gonna work out. We saw it on
TV or some shit or whatever, which is interesting because that's a thing. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
If you did, and it drug you down the path of like learning about like tattoo history or whatever.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I'm saying,
But
to
if you're doing it for a selfish reason, I think it's like
if you think it's the quick path to getting rich and famous or some shit, it ain't the fucking road,
if
bro.
You think it's a good way to make money too, I'm like, you're fucking wrong, brother. This is not a fucking easy thing to do.
Dude, it ain't no joke right now. And like, I'm just watching some of the most successful, some of the most talented tattooers I've ever seen in my whole entire career struggle. And I hate that. But we are all going to, like, if we're driven and we're in love with this shit till the fucking end, it'll happen, dude. Like, we're going to figure it out. Yeah.
It'll be all right. You talk to those older heads.
Yeah.
And they've been through this plenty of times.
Yeah.
They've been tattooing for 40 plus years. They're like, I've been through it time and time again, where it's bad and then it's good and then it's bad and it's good.
I always relate it to kind of like any old documentaries we watch about like skateboarding or whatever. Like, skateboarding fucking dipped. but I was still in love with it and I stuck with it. And then these people
That's
like
what carries it through.
Yeah.
It's like with comic books, is like there was like a golden age of comic books.
Baseball cards, all these type of things.
100%.
We see them like
you
come
know,
and
like
go.
when like comics were like a big fucking thing and it was like booming.
There's a comic book shop on every corner in physical, you know, like a brick and mortar. And then all of a sudden they just disappeared, dude.
And then it fucking dipped and it became the fucking silver age where it was declining in popularity. I think we're in the silver age now.
Yeah.
Where it is really just like it's declining and it's not what it used to be. I shouldn't say it's not as. I think tattooing is more popular now than it ever has been.
1000%. Yeah.
But
there's also a lot more people doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's just changed, but comics are still really fucking popular.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm comparing it to that.
I mean, Hollywood makes fucking an extremely.
I'm like, it just is shifting. It's like your ability to make money as an artist is always going to be, I think, centered around your ability to pivot.
Yeah.
And so if you're able to pivot, you're able to stay alive.
Yeah.
I think that's always going to be the case for artists. It's never going to be an easy route unless you're extremely lucky and you're in the right place, right time. And you're super talented, you know?
One of my favorite one of my personal like draws to you was that you had this unique style, and and right now I'm still to this day always such a fucking nerd about somebody that's stuck with their guns and like always focused on their own shit, you know? Like we talk about Adam Hawthorne and fucking Dave Tevenall and, you know, Adam Turk, like all these. Well, I shouldn't. He doesn't like when you call him Adam, but we're gonna call him Turk. Yeah, Turk. But I don't. Just these people those are people that I personally like grew up around. Jimmy Litwalk and all these different artists that had these unique, beautiful styles that they fucking stuck to, dude, and they relentlessly pushed it out there. Yeah. I think right now all those people are the ones that are surviving, dude, and like if we didn't like. Which is, I think we talked about this earlier too, like how difficult it is because like my mentors taught us how we needed to try to be like a specialist in every genre.
Yeah.
And was a very difficult task, you know, to be like good at black and gray and good at American traditional. Like there's only a few people that I can even think of that have like seemed to not master, but like been able to acquire the skill set in multiple genres like that.
Yeah. Wow. I think niching yourself out is always a good thing.
Yeah.
I think with it being so, it's
also
so saturated, but just with it being as popular, I've always been like, I'm never going to be the fucking best tattoo. I'm not going to be a Gregeltron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be any of the people who are like super good at Japanese traditional or any of that. I just don't think I have that knack in me to like master the craft. I think I can do a good tattoo. You know what I mean? I want to be able to do a good tattoo.
Connect with people.
And then my interest has always been in just like being stylistic, like just having style in any sort of way. And then there we go.
Dude, how many like great is there anybody you can think? I mean, I'm sure you can, but what are some major influences as far as illustrators? I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Illustrators or tattooers?
Yeah, I'd say illustrators in general because I think we should draw Alex Party.
Really?
Okay, cool. That's awesome. No shit. I met Alex here in Vegas. Yeah, a long time ago.
Fucking love the dude.
No shit. Yeah.
Such a nice dude.
Yeah.
Such a talented artist. But without him, I don't know if I would be pursuing art.
No shit. I met him at like a North Las Vegas, like random graffiti group meetup.
Yeah.
And he was there with a bunch of like European graffiti artists and shit. And I was nerding out, bro. I still have like little Alex Party, little magazines that he signed for me, like 100%. In my attic, dude. Like,
I have an email that I sent to him whenever I was 15 or 16.
Yeah.
I sent him an email to his blog.
Okay.
That he had at the time. And I was like, hello, Mr. Party.
That's so tight.
What ink do you use?
Yeah.
And he replied to me.
Okay.
And was so kind and like cool about it. And he answered my questions and shit. And that meant so much to me as a kid.
So ink he tattooed or you?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ink in his paintings.
Okay. Yeah. I was like,
I never seen how do you make your paintings?
Okay.
I asked him like a really annoying question. but he responded and was kind and was helpful, and that was so cool to me, and it showed me like what a good role model could be as an artist.
Oh, that's fucking
and
awesome.
It was so sick.
Yeah.
And he just I don't know. I always was just drawn to his shit, and then I
still have some limited prints of his that are framed in my like art space, you know.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
He's so cool, dude.
Okay.
Like I'll always give him flowers. And then, you know, the fucking like the greats like Mobius and Frazetta and shit. Like those were huge inspirations. Yeah. Victor Castillo and all those are like the art side of shit that I pull from. Buff Monster, graffiti side of shit too, and I don't know. It was stuff like that.
Yeah, because you were a graffiti kid growing up too, right?
I was.
Yeah.
Was never good, but would still
in love.
Try my damnedest.
Yeah,
but
I've fucking been chased off the side of the freeway.
100%.
Trying to do good shit.
Yeah, that was why I was going
terrified.
To jail a bunch. Yeah, it was. But for sure, I honestly think like pulling from outside of tattooing helped me a bunch.
Yeah, no, 1,000%.
Because it you know,
help you find your own unique path within tattooing.
Yeah. It was knowing how to make a good tattoo and then pulling from outside of tattooing inspiration, because tattooing can get very like incestuous.
Yeah.
On like
we start to repeat and
we're just
rinse
doing
and
the
repeat,
same old thing over and over again, and that was the main drive of like my style was like I just want to do shit that I don't think I've ever seen anyone do before.
Any tattooers though that like pop into mind though that you're just
Ian
like
Betterman. I don't know if you know of.
I know the name.
Wonky Tiger was his Instagram
Wonky
name.
Tiger. Okay.
He was such a fucking huge inspiration. He did my arm.
Okay.
Always like some like weird spaceship. He's like a comic guy. Just incredible tattooer. Fucking.
Where is he based out of?
Austin.
Oh, okay.
And Tevenal.
Yeah.
Honky Kong.
I love Dave. He's going to be out here I think he's going to be out for that convention again in November, and I think he's going to be able to come by here.
You should.
I love him.
He has to.
He loves me. I know you do, Dave. Get your ass out here, bro.
Yeah. Dave?
Yeah. He's a sweetheart. I love him so much.
And so many fucking... Oh,
Hathorn,
Michelle. I have to fucking give Michelle Wanhala a huge shout out. To me, she was the first person doing what I think my style is derivative of.
Okay.
She was doing that like weirdo shit, the like, illustrator weirdo shit before me. She was the first person I recognized.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, dude, she's killing it. She is so cool. She's a complete weirdo. Love her to death. Yeah. But I love that she's her and she's like remained her the whole time. I don't know. Big inspiration. Michelle Wanhala. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Dude, there's just like so many great people that have brought us into this, and it's fun to like, I don't know, at this moment, like think back and be like, dude, you fucking gave it to me, man. Like I love like Adam Hawthorne, like, dude, he's one of the fucking, to me, like one of the most influential tattooers in my life. Like
in your sphere.
Yeah, in my personal sphere. Yeah. Like, dude, Dave Tavenal too, as far as a pusher and a motherfucker that just like does not give up. And like,
and it
gives and gives and gives to it. To tattooing, you know,
and everything. He's just so fucking like talented. It's like annoying how good he is and stuff. And I don't know. He was the first person I was like had style and was like immaculate.
Yeah,
at executing. Yeah. And I was like, that's cool.
Which is a big deal too, because a lot of us, like, I think I've seen a lot of like beautiful illustrators like jump into tattooing.
Yeah,
and not be able to like adapt to. I don't want to say the world of tattooing, but like applying a tattoo is a whole different ball game, and getting something that sticks and feels right and like looks good over time.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of like really talented tattoo or illustrators like try, and for whatever reason didn't have like that.
The drive to
have it, dude.
Make it happen.
To like figure out how to adapt or whatever.
That was always been my thing. Like, even in my like art career outside of tattooing, my motto's always been like, everything that I do needs to be able to like, I draw it like I could tattoo it.
Yeah.
And that's been like a big fucking
Was that a mentor or anything at any point in time that like hammered that into your head?
No,
or you're just like,
but I think it's just the foundation of my art.
Yeah.
Was tattooing. So like, I'm like, well, I want to be this is just how I know it. And I like that. and I almost don't want to learn out of it.
Oh yeah.
For like the you know, memories of it, I guess. So I'm like, I want to be able to fucking make a big painting that I could tattoo on someone's leg if I wanted to. You know what I mean? And that's like it's cool that way. And I use the same color palettes that I use in painting that I do with fucking tattooing and stuff.
Do you like tattooing in a smaller scale, like a start to finish project, or do you aspire or do much like large scale stuff?
I definitely want to do more large scale stuff.
Really? Oh, okay.
Like I said, like tattooing flash can get really boring.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at this point now where I'm like, I would like to do like bigger pieces.
Really?
Like I've started some back pieces.
Yeah, I saw like a handful of stuff on your
and have never really quite seen them through, or started some sleeves and whatever. And it's cool. I just want to get better at it. I always, this is the cool thing about any like craft is you're just never going to be like perfect at it. And I want to just keep getting better.
Do you have a vision for your stuff on larger scale? I mean, I saw that back piece. I only saw one back piece that you did on your social media, and it made sense. But I want to see your stuff like in sleeves and stuff. Like,
yeah, I don't know how it would look.
Like flow wise, you know, I'm such like an advocate for flow. And,
exactly. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing I struggle with, because I can get it to flow on like a singular piece.
Yeah.
Thing.
It's like on a back piece, you can blow it up and it still
back
sits
pieces,
right.
I think are easy because it's just like a black.
But a sleeve is a whole different ballgame.
Sleeve is, you got to get to wrap. It's got to fit the muscles. It's got to like do this whole thing. And I haven't quite nailed that down, but the only way to do it is just do it.
Yeah.
You got to get better at it.
Yeah, make people happy
that way.
Yeah.
I want to though.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Hit me up, brothers.
I like it. Yeah. What else? Like, where do you see yourself like in the future of tattooing? I don't know. Do you have like any unique aspirations for yourself or like goals and shit? Like that you want to like kind of jump into, you know? Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just want to keep pushing it. I've never had like I've never been that guy to be like, I know exactly
where you want to go.
I'm going to go. Yeah. I'm just kind of like writing it, and then it's all by the seat of my pants. I'm just fucking, if I like it, I'm doing that. But I don't know, just get bigger and better, get more intricate and get quicker. Quicker is a big thing.
I think you did great tonight. Like, dude, we banged out my side of my knee like pretty fucking fast.
I always feel like I tattoo so fucking slow.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, okay, I think you did fantastic tonight. God. Like,
because I'm fucking like, dude.
I was surprised also how bad the side of my knee like didn't bother me at all.
Thank God.
I was more irritated at my shoulder, like just on that fucking skinny ass table.
But dude, I think the trick is fucking keeping up conversation, dude. That's such.
I think so too.
That's such a good distractor, dude. If you can talk the whole time, people will forget about how painful it is. Yeah. As soon as you start, the conversation starts to lull, then they're like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, or I just want to kind of get in my own zone as a client tonight, you know, like just zone out and like not talk. But
I totally get it.
I was excited to talk to you and just, I don't know. I mean, we were in a great shop tonight. You did a guest spot at Buddy's shop, Downtown Tattoo in Las Vegas. And Buddy has a fantastic environment. And his shop is beautiful, dude. If you haven't checked it out, it's fucking stellar, dude.
It's so good. It's so fucking like, it's crushed in flash everywhere.
I think we talked about this a little bit. This is really fucking weird, but I've been tattooing for like 25 years and I've never done a guest spot. I've started.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I opened up my shop like 3 years into tattooing and I was like, I can't fucking leave because I borrowed a shit ton of money and I built out a crazy shop and I was so busy I couldn't fucking leave. Other than doing conventions, I did black out and do like 2 conventions a month for like years. But like, how's your experience and like, what do you enjoy the guest spot? Yeah.
Love.
Yeah. You're thrown in this random environment where back in the day, like it could be kind of intimidating. Obviously you're around a random strangers. 100%. Yeah. So like
personality,
you
brother,
love it?
Dude.
Yeah.
I walk in there like my fucking dick's huge and I don't know what the fuck, dude. I mean, I just don't like
let anything.
I'm going in there with zero ego.
Yeah.
I'm just Hunter. Like I'm just hanging out. We're here to, we'll shoot shit. I'll fucking drink with y'all. I'll fucking do walk-ins if you need me to do walk-ins. Like whatever you want. I'm here to fucking tattoo and make some money.
I think that's a really important thing. You know,
that really is.
Well, and it pays respect to your environment that you're in too. You know, you're not coming in like I'm here to do me and not you.
100%.
You're like, bitch, you're in my fucking shop, bro. Like from a shop owner's perspective.
This is like a weird biker shop thing that I like, growing up in biker shops. It was like, you just, it's all about respect. It's like, if you don't have the respect for your fucking, the dudes, then they're not going to have you.
Yeah.
So then that taught me like, oh, and anytime I go to a different shop, it's all about like, make yourself as little as possible, and then just fucking vibe.
Yeah, fucking stay humble.
Say goodbye to people.
Pay respects to the people that are doing their shit in their regular day-to-day life. Like they're there and you're in their space. You know,
I'm fucking up their vibes. I'm fucking up their flow.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, where's the saran wrap? You know, like and that's,
should I have brought my own saran wrap? You know, like, am I on your shit right now? Like
cartridges?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, and it's like, you just have to be cool. Just be a good hang. Yeah. Being a good hang has gotten me so far in everything that that's my biggest, that's the one thing I'm confident in. I'm confident in nothing else.
We had a fantastic time tonight, dude. And like,
I mean, Buddy's shop is such a like good vibe.
I fucking love, like, this is what I love about tattooing.
Same.
You know, like right now I'm in this like little grind where I'm like, I just want to get little jams from like all these different tattooers, and a lot of my local tattooers that I've been head down grinding for so long. I haven't got out and got tattooed by Buddy. I haven't got out and tattooed by all the fantastic tattooers in his shop or any other shops in my own city. Like, I think that's something that we should do and pay respect to our locals. Like, you know, and it kind of like clears up the fucking air, you know, like 100%. You may have heard about me for a long time and I've heard about you.
Yeah.
And we may have built like weird little fucking stories about each other.
That is a weird thing about tattooing.
If I come in and I just want to be a part of your environment and get a little tattoo, like, let's fucking do this, dude. And let's bond.
It's showing your belly a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and I think showing your belly is a good thing.
Yeah.
Where you're like, it takes all the cool guy out of everything.
We all got a little space open, you know? Get out there and share it, dude.
Yeah,
you know? It's fun.
Whatever it is. Dude, even showing face in a shop.
1,000%.
Like, dude, just being like, oh, we're hanging out today. Or like, whatever. I stopped by the shop. I brought everyone fucking donuts or whatever. Like, that sort of thing goes so far because you're just, I don't know, just building fucking relationships.
Community, man. Community is so incredibly important. And I do feel like there was a handful of people back in the day that would like throw some shit. But I personally remember Buddy showing up at my shop in like 2004, participating in my art shows and stuff at our shop. Like when he was like just starting out, like I didn't know that he had tattooed less than me. I always thought he tattooed around the same. It doesn't fucking matter. Right. You know, like I have the most same amount of respect.
Yeah.
But it's just, I remember him being there for me. So it was like really cool to like just kind of be in his shop and like lately and just literally just sit down too, also with like all egos aside and just pay my respects. Like dude's been doing it, like doing it for a long fucking time in our city. And he does such a great job. And I fucking love walking in his shop and it's so beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
I laid there on my back today getting tattooed by you. And I was like, there's not a square inch of this shop
that's not crushing flash or art.
So good, dude. It's so good. And all original, correct? If like
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe
I'm
it's
like,
all.
I'm like 99% sure like everything in there.
Shop is always painting.
Always.
They're not doing
I love it, dude. Today was like I wanted to I told him, you know, I was like, dude, this is what tattooing's about. Like your shop is rad, dude.
It's cool. His nose down. I mean, I don't know. I'm fairly new to knowing of Buddy. I got introduced to him by my buddy Peter Hawks. And
okay. Yeah.
Peter's from Reno and lived in Vegas for a while. And he was Eddie Deutsch's apprentice.
No shit. Yeah.
And just like fucking, I was like, I'm going to Vegas. My buddies are going to Vegas. I'm going to go out there. Do you know, like, can I tattoo at the shop that you tattoo at when you come out here? And he was like, yeah, dude, ask Buddy. And I asked Buddy and he was like, hell yeah, dude. Any friend of Peter's, you know, friend of mine and shit. And that immediately like took all the walls down. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Let's fucking go. And it's just been a pleasant experience, dude. Like,
that's cool.
Just such a cool shop. I would much rather work at a street shop than a fucking private studio.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
And this is to me, the like cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Street shop.
That's cool.
Type shit. Yeah. It's good vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that shit. I was telling you about this earlier. Where
let's talk about that, dude. Like where you were at. You were a part of a shop before.
Yes.
And then I know some like the rent or like things.
Yeah. The fucking rent got crazy high. And
in LA.
They were raising the rent on the shop and it got shut down just because it was impossible to pay.
Yeah.
And once that was shutting down, I jumped ship and opened up my own studio. It's a private studio, and it's been a journey.
Yeah. Cause it's fucking like, okay. So when you say it's been a journey, like, were you expecting anything beyond just kind of the camaraderie of you working with like a handful of your homies, or were you expecting it to, or focus on building it as a business, or was it like
I was expecting it
kind
to
of
be,
spot?
So for the first like 6 months of it, it was very easygoing, and I could have paid it on my own even without the help. And it was chill, and I was like, got this in the bag, we're good.
Yeah. And
then it came a point where I think LA was just going through so many hard times. It ended up becoming a hassle and a headache, and like just a huge amount of stress. And that's
between like the artists that were there.
It was retaining artists.
Yeah. Which is
because
a fucking thing.
It's crazy. Yeah. And then it was like, how am I going to take an artist from a shop that's already doing okay and be like, hey dude, come and make your own money.
Yeah.
At a private studio.
Okay. Yeah.
And then be like, whatever, like come ditch the reliability of the shop that you're at now and work for me. And that's not easy or feasible for most people
to jump over from, say, a commission shop to like rental.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
And without the like pull, because this shop is new.
Yeah.
I don't have any experience of opening up a shop. So I was like, this is all very new to me and whatever. And there's just I'm just so new to it. I think I need more time to like work it up and understand how to do it. But just on top of that, it's just tough. The tattooing, I think, changed. I think the private studio,
the allure and the value has almost kind of like
it's shifted a little bit. Yeah. I think it's become less feasible unless that is your bread and butter and you're like really good at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like a walk-in shop in a good area that has notoriety is reliable.
I know. Yeah. So like my shop's still commission based, it seems so old school, but we work our butts off on trying to get people to come in, and I don't take that lightly, like I love the idea that I can still help tattooers get seats in their, butts in their seat, Yeah. But it is harder than it's ever been in my whole entire career.
Really?
Yeah. And because
20 plus years?
Yeah, because the shift of private studios and everybody just kind of like, and Instagram coming along and tattooers taking their marketing into their own hands, which back in the day, that's like what we did as shop owners, is take on the responsibility and the idea that we were going to try to help. And then all of a sudden, like all my tattooers could go off and do their own thing, which was, so it's just interesting because it's difficult on both sides, and I mean, bottom line, like it's just hard as fuck to get people in your chair. Like even if you're a fantastic tattooer and you have a huge following online, like I love,
unless you're a fucking marketing genius.
Yeah,
it's still a grind.
It's a grind. It's a
different kind of grind.
And we're all kind of, I think, being humbled. And
yeah, dude. But we'll all pivot. It is the name of the game.
Yeah,
we got a little comfortable with how it goes, and then it shifts on you, and then you learn how to fucking make it work another way. And
we talked about that a lot tonight. And like honestly, I think it's a good thing. Like I like being challenged, dude. Yeah. I like being
I don't like the stress.
I don't,
but I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, exactly. Because like,
if
you're just chilling and just like things are working,
yeah,
like we get comfortable and the world passes us by.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, 100%. I think if you can withstand, then you will be a stronger artist, tattooer, yada yada, and that's good for you.
Yeah,
and I think it and it's all about just fucking like leaning on your buddies and your fellow tattooers and your diehard clients and shit to just carry yourself through it. And hopefully it'll be all right. You'll be okay, dude.
Yeah, we can't sit around and cry about it, man. Brother, we just got to figure it out. Be creatives. We're creatives.
Yeah.
So let's fucking figure it out,
dude. You pick up a second job every once in a while.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
I'm all about side hustles, dude.
Side hustles all the way,
all day.
You just gotta.
I think we should all have side hustles.
It's important to diversify a little bit, but no one's paying that close attention to you, dude. Go do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Push yourself. Make cool art. Fucking stay in there. As long as you don't give up. It's the old skating thing where it's like you didn't stop skating because you got old. You got old because you stopped skating type shit. It's the same thing with tattooing. Is you see those old fucking my buddy Jack Watts he has a podcast where he like interviews all these like old head tattooers from Europe, and he tattooed this guy. I'm sorry if I'm mixing up his name, but it's something like George Bones or something. Old English tattooer.
Sounds cool.
I don't think that's his right name, but anyway, he did it. I was listening to his podcast and he was talking about, he was like interviewing this old guy from like the fucking before the 80s tattooer.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He's just still kicking, still tattooing. And he's like, Jack had asked him if he fucking stopped, if he's ever planning on retiring. He's like, why does everyone fucking ask me if I'm gonna retire? The only time you'll know if I retire is if some motherfucker gets a half a tattoo. And I'm like, that's so sick, dude. Awesome. That is so fucking cool. You just fucking dude, just do it. Just keep doing it. Find the inspiration, find the passion for it, and just keep trucking.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
It's fun, man.
If you're chasing fucking stardom or success or any of that, then you're in the wrong business. Just keep making shit. The people that will appreciate it will appreciate you. Yeah. And that's all you can worry about.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. like, dude, the best that we can hope for is that we get fucking old and die and maybe some weirdo uncovers our art and is like, look at this guy.
Yeah, remembers it.
Look at this fucking person.
Yeah.
They were doing weird shit. Can't believe no one heard of this person.
In the history of art, that's happened
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yes.
Tattoo history is not very well documented, fellas.
It's not.
So if you fucking, pay attention to your local tattooers and your local legends because they might, not get heard of after this, and you should keep tabs on it. So that's my PSA.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking love it, man. I don't know, man. I think that's a great fucking ending point. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we could hang out tonight and continue to drink and
let's fucking go.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm incredibly grateful for meeting unique humans and in tattooing, especially. Like tonight was really fucking awesome, dude.
Thank you, man.
We had a great
it was
time,
great
dude.
for me too. I was extremely excited to do this and fucking hang out with you, and it's been a blast.
It's fun and it's scary for us all. Like we're all just trying to like learn and do new shit, and this is all still new to me, and it's just 100%. Fun as fuck to like try to put this together and put it out there, and hopefully some people appreciate it. And I don't know. I just like. I'm incredibly flattered that you would take the time to like hang out, and you've been somebody that I've followed over the years and always admired your tenacity and your illustration style. And
Stop it.
It's cool, man. And tonight we fucking bonded, bro. Like,
I think we're long lost siblings.
Yeah, the fact that we're from like basically the same fucking neighborhood and all this weird shit, and like I don't know, I'm just like it's just cool, and I just am grateful for what this like weird culture and industry has always brought to me. And
I'm grateful that you're stoked about it.
Yeah,
that makes me happy.
It's the best,
Anyone that's stoked about it makes me stoked. So I don't care
I feel like there's kind of a lack of just reach out and tell someone you like their shit these days, you know? Like I really feel like we should be doing that more than ever because we're dealing with a humbling time, you know, where we, no matter how big our following or whatever, like I've watched a lot of my friends like all of a sudden just be like, what the fuck is happening? You know, I'm not getting any love like I was used to. We were spoiled for a while. Fuck it, like whatever. Like right now let it be like the time that we should just be like, dude, I just want to let you know, like I slide into the DMs all the time.
That's it.
And people are more responsive than ever right now. And it's fantastic.
I mean, I think people are more responsive no matter what, dude. The only way I've ever gotten to network the way I've networked is by reaching out.
Yeah.
And I've gotten rejected plenty of times.
1,000%. Yeah, and you can't take it personal. Just move on.
It is what it is. And you fucking move on. And
dude, I've got people that slid into my DMs and been like, yo, you wrote me like a year ago. I just want to apologize for not fucking responding.
It is what it is.
And I'm not tripping, bro. Like we all have a bunch of shit going on. You know?
I'm a terrible replier.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at it. I will fucking leave people on red. But it's not anything personal. I just am like ADHD and fucking forget to message people back and whatever. And just don't take. That's a lesson to not take anything personal. Because,
we can't take anything personal. Like it is what it is. Like I've had some grumpy old butthole tattooers telling me I'm a turd, and I'm like, I promise you, I'm not, man.
Hey, man.
And then all of a sudden they're your best buds, like 5 years later or whatever.
Oh,
like,
dude.
And I'm just not trying to wait around and be sour about shit. Just like, just fucking wake up and have a good day, dude. Yeah,
keep moving, fellas. And if you don't, fuck you. No, agreed.
Yeah, dude, life's fucking good, man. We should be just incredibly fucking happy with the fact that we're able to like make a living making art.
Yeah, we're extremely lucky.
So thankful for that, dude. I get to wake up every day and create in 9 different ways and somehow make a living. Like
100%.
Yeah. I don't need shit other than like some fresh, clean drinking water and some whiskey or like wine. And I'm good to go, dude.
There we go.
A new t-shirt every once in a while makes me feel fresh as fuck.
I just need to fucking have a place to live. As long as I can pay rent.
Yeah.
Let's go. As long as I can pay rent and go to McDonald's every once in a while. I'm good.
You don't fuck with In-N-Out Burger or what? You're like,
I like In-N-Out. That's fine. They don't do Grubhub, so I don't order them. Yeah, I'm a slut for Grubhub.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Grubhub. But I don't know. Yeah, I think right now has been a nice, humbling experience to be like, you need less than you think you do.
Yeah.
And with how crazy everything is, you just gotta fucking ride it out, dude. Reach out to your fucking neighbors, talk to your people, be nice to people, don't show hate.
Yeah.
And take care of each other. I mean that's the most like fucking whitewashy like.
Keep fucking working, man.
You know
Focus
what I mean?
on your vision, dude. Like, keep fucking drawing.
Yeah.
Keep making art.
For sure.
Like whatever your form of artwork is, like just fucking execute, dude.
100%.
Daily. Like it's hard, but just keep doing it, and hopefully someone will see it, and hopefully someone will bite.
Yeah. Just be grateful for what you got. Be grateful for the clients you got and shit. I don't know. That's such a big deal because it's a hard thing to do. Because your ego gets in the way of every single thing that you do.
Yeah. Letting your ego go is a fucking big ass deal. Like in every relationship in your whole entire life.
You'll never do it 100%. It's there for a reason.
I don't think it should be squashed because we need our egos to drive us to like at some point in time.
I don't even know what egoless art looks like. But but you know, just fucking just be chill.
Yeah. We're fucked up. We had a good night tonight. We partied tonight. This is really fun though. And thank you again.
Yeah, buddy.
Mr. Crocodile Jackson. Thanks for coming by, dude. We greatly appreciate you, my dude.
Thanks, man.
Incredibly looking forward to hopefully working with you on some fun projects in the future.
Oh, dude. So, for sure. Absolutely. Thanks for having me, man.
Do you remember, you didn't respond, but I was in Mexico City. I was in the snake pit in Metallica show. and I was wearing your shirt, and I sent it to you.
No,
the yellow one with the skull. And what did it say?
It says, "Life's too hard. Don't try. Or life's short. Don't try too hard."
Yeah. I was fucking with
motherfucker,
dude. I went there, fucking backstage. I went I got
with
to
Metallica?
I got to have dinner with James Hetfield. It was fucking epic, bro. Like that's why I sent it to you because I was like, this is kind of a big deal in my life, bro. Still? Yeah, I'll show it to you tonight. And I was like, I happened to be wearing your shirt there, the yellow one, and everybody was in yellow and black because that was like the tour colors for the last tour
thing.
Yeah,
that's so sick.
Yeah,
fuck me, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was so fucking awesome. It don't mean shit, man.
That's awesome, man. That's
I was thinking about you, and I fucking I love that shirt. And
that's so fucking sweet, man. It was fun. I'm always so stoked because I'm like, I'm just such a bad communicator. Yeah. Whenever people are like, I don't know, whenever that happens, I'm just like, fuck, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was probably.
It probably didn't look like shit, even if you saw the picture.
Oh, well, I don't know. I probably saw it.
Like, bro,
I probably saw it.
I'm fucking here, bro. Yeah. This is the best day of my life. And I'm wearing your shirt.
I don't know, dude. I think about it all the time. Like, someone will send me like a really sentimental message, and I'm like, dude, you probably sent that to me while I was like jacking off or something. And I'm like, I can't fucking. Well, I'm gonna respond to you post nut. That's not cool. Like.
That's a fucking reel right there. We're gonna save that one. I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of you.
Good.
Yeah. So
no, cool.
Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. This was a great experience. If you fucking need anything, slide in the DMs, my dudes. Yeah, right, my dude.
Hey, dude, squeaky wheel gets the oil or whatever the fuck that saying is.
Yep. So where do we find you? Like go to your website?
Crocodile Jackson. On Instagram, crocodilejackson.com on the internet, and then Flash Friends Instagram.
Our next interview, we're going to get the Crocodile Jackson story. We forgot to get that tonight, but
yes.
We'll
and
do
if
that
you
again.
use Crocodile Jackson on your order of Maverick Tattoo Supply, you'll get 100% discount.
Don't listen to this motherfucker. Peace. Thank you, guys.